Mary Ellen Carney, but most people know me as Mel. And that's how I like to be identified.
Great, great. Now I understand that you are originally from Staten Island. I was wondering what brought you up to Sullivan County?
I'm originally from Brooklyn, and I'm also originally from Highland Lake. My dad was a graduate of Eldred Central and met my mother up here. She was a city girl summering up here. And so we've been connected to the town forever. I raised my kids on Staten Island. And then when we retired, we relocated. This was originally our summer home, and it became our permanent home in 2013.
Great. And when did you kind of get involved in the politics of Sullivan County, Highland, and why are you running for town supervisor?
Both answers are because of the current supervisor.
Can you explain that a little more?
Yeah, there are things that are being done that he's not being transparent about, and things that are being done that are not in the best interest of the town. And while he claims transparency, there is none.
Yeah, and I have a question about a disagreement that the two of you had at a reorganizational meeting back at the beginning of this year. In terms of how would you plan to address him as an opponent, and if reelected or if elected, excuse me, how would you work with people who you disagree with?
I don't have a problem disagreeing with people. I have a problem with people who don't present the truth. And so that has been an issue from the beginning. Everything that is presented has to be confirmed. And it's very difficult to do because he's the keeper of the information.
Yeah, and I also understand your daughter, Karen Haas, is also on the town board. In regards to transparency, how would you potentially avoid any conflict of interest and maintain transparency in local government with that family relation?
Her name is Caitlin Haas, and
Oh,
her term is up in December.
Caitlin Haas, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so you wouldn't work together on the board at the same time.
Correct.
Okay. But even still with transparency, how would you work to really bring about the transparency you want to see as town supervisor?
Just put the factual information before the people.
Okay. And what are your policies and priorities that you would focus on outside of transparency as Highland Town Supervisor?
I'm very concerned about our finances. The information that's given differs from the information that is actually factually correct. The budget was not done properly for this current year. There was an $85,000 bond payment that was omitted from the budget, even after it was brought to the board's attention. There was $250,000 worth of grant money that has not yet been received that was included as revenue. So the finances that we know about are incorrect, and I'm afraid the ones we don't know about are worse.
Yeah, are there any other outside of the finances, are there any other ways you would want to work with the board, improve the way town supervisor works with the board?
It's going to be a challenge, I have to say, because the current board has always voted with the supervisor. I don't know if that's by their choice or his. And so I'm pretty amenable to just presenting the facts, as I keep telling people while I'm campaigning. I'm one vote. So the factual information will be presented to the public. They'll know my stand on it. And if I'm overruled, I'm overruled.
Yeah, and is there anything else that you would like voters to know before they enter the polls on November 4th?
There's a couple of big issues that are going to be available for voting. One is the constables. Again, information was presented to us by a representative who said he was a retired NYPD. And as far as we can see, he was not. He has offered that he's done things in other towns that we cannot verify he has done. And beyond that, what he is proposing, that there will be no cost to the town, makes absolutely no sense. So that's a really big issue ahead of us. There was another thing, and I can't bring it to mind right now.
Mhm. Another part of what I've learned is there's a lot of grant proposals that the town supervisor is a part of. Are there any, increased measures that you would like to have the town apply for? And what is your opinion of the current applications that are in right now?
Again, the current applications are unclear. We cannot get any confirmation. There's grants that he has said we are receiving for, say, example, the courthouse renovation. When I tried to get that application to see what the requirements were for it, I was told it was in draft form. So we're already paying people to do the work that we apparently don't have a confirmed application that we'll be receiving funds for. And that again is true of there was a second grant proposal now for the healthcare initiative. There's no information factually completed that's available to the public. So they just signed a lease for a building in town, and the terms of the lease are incorrect because he stated that we got a SAM grant and it's not a SAM grant. So I don't even know if that lease is valid. And so moving forward, we're operating as if we're paying for bills on a completed application for a project that we have no completed application for and few facts about how it's going to be moving forward. I had asked for the agreement between the town and Sullivan Healthcare Access, which is the not-for-profit that's supposed to take over the lease from the town as of January, and there is none. Or else I was told it's in draft form and as such can't be foiled. So construction's supposed to begin on November 1st. It's October 24th, and we have no facts about what the project entails.
Mm-hmm. And are there any other projects that you would like the town to invest in more?
I don't think we'll have the money, frankly. I think our finances are questionable, and so I cannot make a promise that there'll be money there to fund anything else. I keep saying this term is for only 1 year because of the change in the election dates from the state, and it will be a term of no glory. My thought is it's my job to keep the boat afloat, and if I can accomplish that, then we've won. But there'll be nothing fantastic that's going to come from this term.
Okay, and then just to leave, why should people vote for you?
Because you'll get factual information, and we'll be handling the finances as if they really are important to the taxpayers, that they be handled prudently.
All right. Well, Mel, thank you very, very much for joining us today.
Thank you.